Welcome to Design to Share Q&A. I'm Nicola.
And I'm Erwin. And today we're going to ask the question, what are the trends that we are seeing in master bedroom design?
People are getting very excited about master suites these days. The trend has gone really from kind of the ensuite to, the whole suite, kind of like a hotel suite. So you're finding, people want the walk-in closets, not just a walk-in closet, but now they want his and hers walk-in closets. And the same thing with the bathroom. So they want a completely, hotel-like suite.
Right, and actually getting more and more luxurious. And one of the things, of course, is, is his and her bathroom. And now we're starting to see his and her bedrooms even.
Yes.
So, and what's happening is it's funny because as much as things are changing and as bigger houses people are building, we have a certain human scale and we feel comfortable in a certain space. So what's happening is that we're creating our own little environment, and whether it's having, your bedroom with everything adjacent that you need, right, even having food and refrigerators and things like that in your bedroom. So you really feel in a self-contained environment. You don't have to get dressed, as it were, to go downstairs.
Yes.
If you have your children there and your children have friends, you're not going to want to walk around in your bedclothes or underwear. So, all around the house. So the idea is that you feel more comfortable being in a private place.
Yes, and sitting rooms, like you just said, and having a fireplace. So, it's really a very comfortable space. And we mustn't forget that really the main reason it should be conducive to sleep. So it should be a very serene and calm place. So maybe stick with neutral colors. And we're not saying don't use some color, some maybe throw pillows with a little bit of color, but really keep that in mind, that it should be very conducive to sleep, and take out those computers and keep it a very relaxing space.
Or it could be just really relating to your personality. I mean, if you're someone who really loves country French and that's your thing, and country French is very colorful, well then go ahead and do a country French bedroom. There's no real rules anymore, and I think that it should be, I think the one thing that there should always be is a sense of comfort, a sense of luxury, yes, a sense of escape almost, like a haven for oneself. Right. I think what I've also found is that some of my clients have often asked me the question, well, what should I do first, especially if there's a limited budget? Should I do the master bedroom or should I do the living room and dining room? And I think that on the one hand, that your public spaces are there for your guests and to invite people and for them to see, but on the other hand, after a hard day's work, you want to have a room that's actually nice and inviting. Also, another point is that the room is shared by two people in the house, often. So, you're on top of each other. You kind of need the space. Yes. It really needs to be quite well designed for two people.
Right. And it's nice to have little enclaves of space, such as, you have set up here with, a nice little area for reading, and also with storage, and being mindful of, if you're going to put a TV in the room, which actually they do say is not such a great idea, because again, it's not conducive to sleeping. But, instead of having these huge TVs now, you can just get the small little flat screen.
Yes, flat screen, it's great, because actually I did it for a client where I actually hid it behind doors in a secretary, like a desk secretary, rather than having those sort of typical armoires that you would walk into the room and think, oh, well, guess what's in that armoire?
Right.
Oh, it's a TV. I would never have guessed, So, of course, having TVs and pop-up at the foot of the bed is one thing that's very good. Having electric beds is terrific.
Yes.
I must say, I do love that.
Yes, so you can control that and the angle that you're watching TV.
Right, absolutely. It makes it very, very comfortable. I think comfort is very much what it's about.
Yes. And one thing I want to mention also is the electrical outlets and things, and how the lighting is wired. Also pay attention to that, because you don't want to be walking to the other end of the room to switch off the lights at the end of the night. So do pay a little bit of attention to that.
Yes, I think that kind of leads on to the remote control. I mean, we have remote control with a single remote control system, like the Crestron, for example, where you can control almost everything.
Right,
the lighting, the sound, the draperies,
yes,
exactly. And you can even control that on your way in your car. You can actually sort of punch that in when you walk in, the bath is running for you.
Right,
so,
and dim the lights.
Right, exactly.
We're getting very lazy.
We are getting very lazy. So,
but it's a luxury, so.
Yes, and also, of course, we've spoken about before about wrinkle-free sheets, for example, and other luxuries like that that make it just that little bit extra. Yes. One tip that I do have, I must say, that I share with all my clients is that I don't generally let, or I recommend, I should say, that pillowcases are not put in the dryer. We have oils from our face and from our hair, and that tends to sort of make the pillowcase not last quite as long. So the idea is take them out damp, let them air dry for a bit, and then iron them. And it looks so terrific, and it just doesn't have that worn look as pillowcases that have been in the dryer for so long.
Great tip from Erwin.
There you go. So in summary, just remember that the bedroom can be as luxurious as you like. It is your place of refuge, and make it just that.
Keep it calm and peaceful.
I'm Erwin.
And I'm Nicola. Thank you for watching Design to Share Q&A.
Do you love sleeping on crisp sheets? Rather than constant ironing, try our tip to share and purchase wrinkle-free sheets. Cotton is treated with resin so that the fabric stays flat instead of getting all wrinkled up. And the good news is that the chemical treatment doesn't wear off and will last as long as you're using the sheets. Go to InStyle.com and check out their 300 and 600 count sheets, and they will take retail orders by phone. BedBathAndBeyond.com is another resource in your search for wrinkle-free sheets.
So sleep tight and keep your bed looking sharp with this tip to share. Sheets that will stay crisp and fresh no matter how much you might thrash and trash around.